Hello and welcome to my channel. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps. And please subscribe if you want to see more. If you press the little bell icon, you will automatically get the latest video in your feed. Thank you so much for watching.
How can this and this be the same thing? If the so-called speculation, which is more a fancy word of guessing, sounds true or confirms our own belief, we are more than willing to believe it. To speculate or working on a theory are two totally different things. A theory is an idea we're trying to prove to be correct, while a speculation is something we just throw out there in the information stream, not caring if it's true or not. And because we are an animal driven by our emotions, this can be extremely dangerous. Today we know that the women who were labeled witches, judged, tortured and killed were done so because of speculations and people who benefited from them. For example, one of our latest speculations with benefiting groups is the war on Iraq, where hundreds of thousands of civilians died because of the speculations of weapon of mass destruction, which turned out not to be true. If we want to understand this kind of devastating speculations that has been going on since the beginning of man, we have to focus on who's benefiting from them. So much more easier to understand what actually is going on if all the soldiers would have the logos from their sponsors on their uniforms. In social media or on television about this war is sponsored by, and maybe it wouldn't be so many wars if everyone responsible, all the way down to the shareholders, had to step out in the light. Let's go back to the not so lethal toilet paper hysteria that swept over the globe. So it started with speculations in Australia that all toilet papers were made in China. So because of the COVID-19, you wouldn't be able to get any. But the truth is that because of transportation costs, most countries make their own toilet paper, just to keep the prices down. But what is really interesting is that as soon as it starts, it's like a wildfire, and no information based on facts seem to be able to penetrate and break down the speculation. All because when we are so overwhelmed by our emotions that they have now turned into actions, our whole physical being is convinced that it is true. Even if we would stand beside a person who was filling their trolley with rolls and have all the proofs in the world, they would not listen until they felt safe with all the toilet paper back in the car out in the parking lot. There are powerful businesses today with a strategy of twisting the concept of speculation. Banks, for example, has as a praxis to call the speculation an investment, because an investment sounds like you at least are going to get your money back. For a banker, it's a much stronger argument to say, would you like me to put your 2 million into an investment, than to say, would you like me to speculate with your 2 million? With a rising economy, it's maybe better, if you have the money, to speculate in real estate, for example, than maybe put it all on horse bumblebee in the next race. But it's still a speculation. Insurance companies making money out of speculating about eventual accidents and even death. And if we are talking about speculation business, don't even let me start about the art industry. And as I once heard someone say, speculations are the mother of all evil. So is there a way we can protect us? Well, every time someone say, have you heard, or did you know, we can always ask them from where they got the information. So before we jump on the next emotional conclusion based on a speculation, take one step back, cool down, fact check, and then make the next decision.